Welcome back to JmSports. Today I want to talk about Dortmund's latest home game from this afternoon. They played against Wolfsburg today, and before the game, the situation for both teams was actually a little similar because both of them still want to reach better spots. Dortmund obviously wants to be on the number one spot again and wants to win the German Championship, the Bundesliga, and Wolfsburg still aims to be on number 6 or 5 to play Europa League next year, which would be such a great success for them, because they faced relegation the last 2 years. So the team improved so much. They have Weghorst and Mimedi plays good, and they have a very the defense got so much better. I really like their left back, Jérôme Roussillon. Hopefully he can stay a little longer in Wolfsburg because he's very good, and I'm sure other clubs are interested in him. And yeah, that's why Wolfsburg also really fought in that game, and Dortmund obviously wants to be in front of Bayern. Needed the 3 points because they are playing against Bayern next weekend, which is gonna be the game of the year, hopefully. So let's go to the game. Dortmund. It was, I don't know. It was like they fought, and it was a complicated game for both teams. Um, I would say they both tried to figure out how to break up the opponent's defense, but it didn't really work for them that well because there weren't that many chances to score goals. Both of them had a few in the first half, also in the second half. The both halves were pretty similar. Sometimes the one team dominated, sometimes the other team dominated a little more, but it always felt like there are two pretty similar powers on the pitch. So that game felt like it was a very deserved tie for both teams. But then in the end, Dortmund got a free kick in the 85th minute or something. And Alcacer scored. And the stadium almost exploded because that was such a great moment for the team. And the goalkeeper Castells from Wolfsburg could have catched the ball, in my opinion, could have caught it, but because the ball flew directly on his chest, and I don't know, he didn't manage to hold it, to save it. But yeah, that's how it is sometimes. And then Wolfsburg had to attack again to score a goal because they really wanted at least 1 point. But as it always is, you have to almost give up the defense, and then Dortmund managed to score a second goal after counter attack. Sancho from the right and passed the ball to the middle, and that was Alcacer again, and he made a second one in the overtime. Um, so yeah, it was Dortmund didn't really deserve it, to be honest. It was a lucky win, but now they are number one again because Bayern actually only played 1-1 against Freiburg, so they're 2 points ahead of Bayern now. And like I already said, they are gonna go to Munich next weekend and play there. If they win, they're 5 points in front. If Bayern wins, Bayern is 1 point in front. So maybe Dortmund will be happy with the tie. We'll see how that's gonna be. I'm obviously gonna make a video about that. And for Wolfsburg, they have a chance to play Europa League, but it's gonna be very difficult because so many teams want that. Leverkusen wants that, Frankfurt wants that, not Freiburg. Like maybe Gladbach, even because they're not good enough for the Champions League at the moment. Leipzig, and just so many teams are fighting for the top six, like from 3 to 6, those spots. So it's very difficult. That's why Wolfsburg also needs every point they can get, but they can be happy with their season already because they won't face relegation, which is very, very important, obviously. So that's it for me today for this video. My next video tomorrow is going to be about Schalke against Hannover. They both are in big trouble, and I hope, well, no, I hope it's gonna be an interesting, exciting game. But I'm gonna make a video about it anyway. So yeah, that's it for me now. Like the video if you liked it, subscribe to the channel, or leave a comment if you have a different opinion or want to have a conversation or something. Goodbye.